Victoria Beckham made sure her husband was surrounded by his favorite things during his lavish birthday celebrations this week, including his top tipple. David marked his 50th with 4 days of celebrations organized by Victoria, including a brief hop to France and the birthday boy's favorite vineyard. Victoria rented a private jet to fly her husband and 3 of their 4 children from Luton Airport to Bordeaux. They had lunch at David's choice vineyard Petrus, which produces his favorite red wine from Merlot grapes and Pomerol near the border of Saint-Emilion. Photos shared by Victoria shows a beaming David and his wife indulging in a bottle of red, one of the most revered wines in the world, which can cost up to £6,000 a bottle, dependent on vintage. The Petrus red wine is a favorite among the stars, with the vineyard owned by the Moy family in eastern Pomerol in the Bordeaux region of France. The small state produces single varietal red wines using the Merlot grape, and it's gained a following for its rich flavor. And David couldn't resist taking a few of the bottles away from him, as later in the day, after the group jetted to Paris for dinner, the foodie was spotted holding a 3,000-pound bottle of Chateau Petrus 1961. David, Victoria, their sons Romeo, Cruz, and daughter Harper were joined by the boys' girlfriends Kim Turnbull and Jackie Apostle for dinner at another of David's favorite haunts, L'Ami Louis, before moving on to La Reserve, an intimate 5-star hotel. David shares his penchant for Petrus with his eldest son Brooklyn, who was notably absent from all the birthday celebrations. In 2023, aspiring chef Brooklyn revealed his favorite wine is a bottle of Petrus 1979 Pomerol costing £2,500, and he's an avid collector of vintage wine. Brooklyn was invited to all of his father's birthday celebrations, which also included a family party at David and Victoria's countryside home and a star-studded London dinner. It was revealed exclusively that this weekend, Brooklyn and his wife Nicola had skipped all of the events hosted by the family, leaving his parents heartbroken over the decision. Victoria's now shared an insight into David's lavish celebrations by sharing a gallery of photographs on her Instagram page on Sunday evening. Gushing over almost the week-long celebration, Victoria told her followers she's been creating special memories with family and friends. The week kicked off with an intimate dinner at their Cotswolds Pile on Wednesday evening, where they dined with close family and partners. A glimpse at the night shows the Beckham clan dressed up in their finery to honor the big day, with dashing David sporting a sharp black tuxedo. Fashion designer Victoria wore one of her own brand dresses, a strappy silk navy slip dress that touched the floor as she posed beside her beloved husband. The couple, who've been married since 1999, posed for one photo perched on the bonnet of the vintage 1972 Fiat 500. The car may have been an early birthday present for the footballing legend, who previously drove around Italy with his sons in one of the cars last year. The couple were joined by 3 of their children, Romeo, Cruz, and 13-year-old Harper. However, their eldest Brooklyn was absent from all of the events. While each of their 3 youngest children were tagged in the caption of the social media photo album, she skipped Brooklyn despite usually writing something along the lines of "missing you" at Brooklyn Beckham on previous occasions. David reposted many of his wife's photos and perhaps tellingly wrote in the one caption, "I love you all, thank you for making my birthday so memorable," also failing to mention his eldest son.